Hey, hey, hey! Hello, traders, noobs, apes, and everyone else. Doesn't matter. Here, everyone is Drippy Gang. This is Drippy, your source of options drip on a daily basis. Here, we talk about some of the most exciting setups based on the options flow, technical analysis, pattern analysis, macroeconomic events, and current market structure. So, if you want to make some tendies, stick around. My goal is for all of you to achieve financial freedom and create life changing wealth. On the screen, I have my Twitter account dedicated to this channel and interacting with you folks. So make sure you follow me there for free alerts, my entries, exits, rumblings, etc. The handle is at Drippy2Hard. It's crazy to think that my followers grew from 200 to 2000 in like just 2 weeks. I'm grateful to each and every one of you. Please note though that the content I share here on my channel or on Twitter are just my opinions. I'm not a financial advisor. You are responsible for managing your risks and taking profits. So, folks who are new here, I do have a full time job, but trading is my passion and I believe it is my ultimate destiny. I'm spending a lot of my free time creating content for you guys, helpful trading tips on Twitter all day long. So please like and subscribe if you find it useful. It is free of cost to you. Also, guys, if you want to support me and get a discount on unusual whales, which by the way is the cheapest option flow tool available on the market right now, in my opinion, it's a bang for buck. So use the sign up link below. You get some discount, I get some like money from affiliate link, and that's the best way you can support me. Okay, so today I will be sharing a very simple strategy to identify option plays using the live flow on unusual whales. So let's dig in. So if you see here, this is the live flow. Like you go to the flow section here, and the first thing you see is this. So every morning, the first thing, one of my screens on the browser, one of the monitors, is very simple. I go to today. I set the premium range to 50,000. I set everything to ask side. I remove the ETF and index because I don't want to see SPY. If you like trading indexes, that's you can keep it, but for me, I'm looking for equities. And then what I do here is DTE range 30 days. So what this means is that contract expiring within 30 days. So I'm looking for something like quick move, not like a leap. And then you can mess around with these. I keep it open, and that's the usual my daily kind of like a watch list. And so on so this day was, I think, 21st of September. So I'm gonna go here and set to 21st of September. And a lot went on that day. So I think I will set the time here to something around, let's say, the market open, and then somewhere until noon, because this is before I saw the trade opportunity, I think around 10:30 or something. But I'll show you an example here. So now I'm looking at the flow here, but you cannot see all the flow. So I'm gonna real quick just type MGM here. So on that day, Now I'm looking at the my screen here, and it had all the like the live flow going on. And what I observe here is that MGM, like, so usually when you see these like greater than 50,000 premium, it's usually the big names, big caps like Tesla, Amazon, and like Nvidia, Moderna, and these are the big names which are always have high premiums. So you can trade those if you want. I trade them too, but I was like kind of like looking for unusual activity, and I observed here that MGM, someone is buying like like calls here, and this was 24th, so this expiry was in 3 days from that day, and this is a big premium, 307. Oh, sorry, this is my autocorrect. Yeah, so this is a big premium, and this caught my attention. And then I'm looking here, 11.6, another 24. So, and then another one, like was there, and there were some couple small trades. I when I see a ticker which has huge premium like that, I usually filter the ticker out and then go see for 5,000 just to check what retailers are also doing. But you know the second thing after this was I went to look at the historical flow of MGM, and I saw here that like the contract, nothing significant was going on, but on that day there were 74,000. Now like it doesn't mean that in the morning it wasn't this number, but it was already above the, I think, average contract price, and that caught my attention. And then I'm looking here at the chart. I'm looking at the chart, and keep in mind, so like MGM was already in my mind because I know DraftKings was running, and MGM, like I will explain what was going on. So on that day it was around like $40. If you look at the underlying price here, you can see it was 40.55. So the big order came around like when it was $40, and this is a psychological level. So what I did was I'm looking here, and this is like I quickly created, this is like a demand zone, and then you can also see on a weekly chart like it is on a non-stop run since ever since COVID crash. So, and it just soaked the supply, and it was near all-time high. And then now another thing to it was in a squeeze. And then another thing to note here is that the dividend came up, and that was the reason why this fell so much in my opinion. So now I'm looking at this chart, and I'm like wondering why is they're pacing such a big bet. So I go to the news section and look here around 10:38 on September 21st, and this order came around 10:36, big order. So someone knows something obviously, because why would, like, news came out 2 minutes later, and this was like a sign for me to enter. And I'll tell you what's the news. So like DraftKings is planning to kind of acquire cash by ENT, and MGM holds EMT, some like stakes in EMT. So all cash deal, and chart is already looking great. So news might be priced in already, and it was just because of dividend it went down. And then I'm looking here, everything is looking fantastic for me, and this was a great dip buy opportunity. So I loaded contracts, and I forgot to post this on Twitter because I had my watch list already, and I was like juggling between those. But I loaded contracts, and then next day, next thing it's already up. I don't know, 3 points or something, and my calls were up 300% today, and I sold them for profit. But this chart is looking really bullish. This is like this is gonna break out soon, so I rolled my contracts, and I got $44 contracts for next couple of weeks. So guys, very simple strategy, but keep this in mind, like not everything you see there is unusual, right? This had out of money call, um, this had news, this has catalyst, all things aligned for me, and I hopped in. That's when you know that something you can make big money out of this, as I did. 300% in a day is a huge profit. And like I put relatively like bigger size because this was a great opportunity. I didn't want to miss on this. And this is why you need to have a flow tool. This gives you an edge. This makes you so confident. Let's say you didn't have that and you're looking at the chart of MGM. Would you buy this dip? Most probably not, because you think it might go down. You might think that it might touch this trend line. So it's very important to have that kind of advantage and like that confidence. And I hope you guys like learn something new. Some people caught that trade. Like someone posted on Twitter, they got it along with me. So congratulations, folks. What amazing trade. And if you like the content today, and if you have seen my past videos, if you haven't see them. Some of them are really great content. Like just last week, I had a 1900% win using unusual whales, and I posted that video. um, you know I link that video at the end of this one so you guys can check it out. But until then, guys, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate all your help, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.